कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative. Badri log, I've been saying we should change the show to sorry, apologies, because it's always about apologizing. And we had a Discord server thingy that we should have done at 9:20 live. Sadly, we had a huge technical issue. Rishi put his finger in an orifice that he shouldn't have. After which, the sound just went off and it was echoing throughout. And we changed laptops last minute and somehow managed to do the main show. But we'll make it up at some point this week or next. We apologize from the bottom of our hearts. Sparsh is saying something in the back, but I can't hear him. This week Thursday, but not before 11. We'll have to go after the show. We'll get back and figure that thing out. But in the meantime, I want to say I might cry in the show. Not because I can actually hear what's going on, but more importantly because I had to give away my Honda because my wife bought a new car.
Dude,
a
that
Kia.
sucks.
So my 8-year relationship with my beautiful Honda, which was like part of my body. I could drive it I drove it in my sleep mostly. It's just out of sheer malice to people on the road. But I'm feeling very sad.
Why couldn't you have kept it?
That's what I was going to ask you.
Because their value goes down in my mechanic, Jangu, he's a Parsi. He said, I can't spend so much money on this every year now. Every year it'll cost so much. We might as well get what we get. And once we get what we get, we move on. So it's now this new world. Nobody keeps the cars like our dads used to for 30 and 40 years. That's gone.
That's very sad.
Even wives and all, I don't think very long. Everything is short and quick, and that kids. I throw kids out at the age of 9. 9th birthday. I mean, here's your money, buzz off. So but I might cry.
Isn't there also a thing about not keeping old cars if you don't change its engine because of emission standards and not meeting
all
them?
that is also a problem.
Yeah,
but in Bombay it's not so much. It's I think more than 10 years. In Delhi 10 years flat. And Delhi is so correct, no?
Yeah.
Everything is by the book there, bro.
Dude,
by the friggin' book.
they cancelled like my car because it was like
with your dad in it. I was so offended. Yeah.
That's how we went actually.
But how does it does it feel like something
I'm
not
joking.
part of you has
I'm not
been
joking.
taken away?
I know,
really?
don't take me
It's a real
seriously.
grief
I felt really
moment.
sad. When it went, it was like a death. Until it
course.
went, not so much. Wasn't thinking about it. But then when the car went and the guy drove it out of my garage, I was like, somebody else is driving my beautiful. I used to call her Alka. Only I was in Alka for so many years, and then Alka is gone now.
But why couldn't you have told the mechanic, I want to keep it? It's my money.
He said, come and look and Sunday pe aa jao. Tu touch kar ek baar. That kind of thing. I mean, you got to let things go, right?
Cyrus is a little more gullible than we think.
Yeah.
No, I'm very sentimental. Like when my watchman changed after 12 years, I didn't eat for 3 days. I really liked him. I mean, he was really bad. He's a guy he was like Kunal. The moment you reach, he would get up after you open the lift door. His technique was, I'll time myself so I don't do anything.
Yeah.
So over the years, respect, because this kind of thinking and always is similar to mine.
It's sweet.
It's sweet. Anyway, so I'm just saying I'm very sentient and I'm missing my Honda. 1809 was her number.
I mean, that's a really great way to start the show.
But Niv, you get attached. I don't know. It's not even about money or anything. It's just you get attached. What are you going to do?
My car had to be scrapped. So they sent a video of the car being fucking demolished. And
how many years were you together and what have you been through? And all?
I was with that car for like 9 years.
9 years? You felt nothing?
Dude, I cried. I know exactly what you did.
Oh, man. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, the only thing I can say I had like this was when I was a kid. We had like a bunch of toys of mine, like roller skates and everything from Kenya that they wanted to bring in a cargo over here. So they put it
Kenya
in a
had
box.
cars by then, no?
They had. We had a Daihatsu.
Nonsense.
We had a Daihatsu and it was very nice.
There you go.
We really loved this car. Daihatsu.
But you didn't. But you could still be attached to it even if you didn't drive it because that was your family car growing up and all.
Yeah.
Daihatsu?
Yeah.
The Bruce Willis movie?
No, it's a Japanese pronunciation.
Japanese brand.
You wouldn't understand.
I've never heard of this.
Because you don't speak languages.
I don't think it exists.
Repeat after me. Japanese.
But we really liked that car. It was red and it was beautiful. Anyway, but we left the cargo there and we came to India and my parents were like, we're going to bring, it's just one of the lies my parents told me. Like we were going to have a dog when we go to India. And so it's like another thing. The cargo will come, your toys will come. Man, so many lies. Yeah. And then the cargo never came. So I just like every day for years, like until I was 13 or 14.
But did they try? Was there a problem with the bureaucracy and the whole logistics?
No, it was a lot of, it was very
they were
expensive.
Always going to lie.
See, I think in the beginning they really did think
so then let it be. It was beyond the capacity.
Then, in 1 month they were like, oh no, I don't think it's going to come. But let's just keep telling
because they would charge 300% duty and all in the old days.
Oh, it's so expensive.
Their language,
like now as an adult,
Dad's got to decide wife or car. and last minute because of alcohol consumption. No, I'm just kidding, of course. Yeah, but yeah. So there's a bit
My
of
dad would have liked that joke.
yeah. You know, my dad, talking of lies, we used to call our first that first Fiat. I remember the number also 1207. And he used to call this back in the 80s. Guys, you weren't even like a seaman or whatever. You were nothing.
That's
Wow.
not
So
true.
he
I
call
was a
it,
lot of
he
seamen.
used to call the Padmini Fiat. I don't know if you've seen it.
I'm coming. I know it.
So he used to call it Brown Bomber. And it was
Oh.
white, Niv.
Oh,
So I was like,
So what's
Brown
the
Bomber is
story?
actually the name for Joe Louis, who was one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. And it was called the Brown Bomber. So my dad just thought, because we didn't have Ferraris or anything, so you just say Brown Bomber, known for speed with his hands and all. So in that, the metaphor came out. And all my friends were like, why do you call it Brown Bomber, Brown Bomber? Because it's white. We were like mad people. Nobody
Yeah.
understood.
yeah.
And even there, everything is wrong because he was black, the original Brown Bomber. And then
Oh.
the car is white. So you can see that, we were already wrong in many ways, many layers.
This
So-
sounds like a Christopher Nolan movie. There
It
are
is.
too many moving parts
It
in
is.
this story.
It is.
Man.
But we never called it Fiat. We always call it Brown Bomber. The Parsis are very different that way. Nalka's gone now, guys, and 2 minutes silence. We already
Oh.
had that by not having that show earlier. We had a 20-minute silence, in fact. And Rishi, it's not your fault. A bad carpenter blames his tools. I never blame the engineer. Then who to blame?
Of course,
Who
yeah.
the fuck to blame? You tell
The
me.
government.
The government. Which one? The center or state?
I don't specify.
Okay.
You gotta blame the
We're all-
government for everything.
But our center and state is almost. Tamil Nadu is a different government altogether. So you're,
Yeah,
cool.
that's
You're
true.
off the hook
Oh,
for
yeah.
now. Yeah. By the way, speaking of government, did you know that
Hmm.
when our great leader went to Bangalore, the chief minister and the second designated chief minister, Dr. Shiv Kumar, neither of them came to receive him. It's really funny because protocol is you have to receive the prime
Yeah.
minister.
Right.
So I don't know what the real story is. The PMO has said that he has asked them not to come. But why? Nobody's telling us what happened.
Maybe it was a
What did
cover-up.
their offices tweet or whatever? Like the CM's office.
They're happy to not talk to each other. They have rival parties and all that. But I just found that now, are they behaving like children or is there really some story? Because you don't think Bangalore security would be a problem. Karnataka is one of those advanced states.
Yeah.
Where everything will be in
Hmm.
order and all that. You think.
No,
Maybe
I
they
don't
got
know.
stuck in traffic or something. They were like, oh, we
He
can't
causes
go.
it. Who do you point
That
fingers
is
at?
true.
Sir, मैं आ गया. Traffic jam आ
Bangalore.
गया. Oh, the horrible traffic. Don't
It's
start
just-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only heard of it, but then I went there and I experienced it just a little bit because we always travel only when there's no traffic.
So from Mumbai
is
to go
true.
to Bangalore and there's traffic in both cities, you feel horrible. No? Like your travel
Yeah.
agent sucks.
Yeah.
God, I want to go to a city in Mumbai, in India, where there's very little traffic.
There's
Is there
not really many cities like that. You have to go to a village, like a place where there's not a lot of
you
people.
mean Navi Mumbai? I've been. It's lovely.
You know what?
Lovely.
Navi Mumbai is actually very nice.
It's very nice.
I
dude.
really
It's-
like
yeah.
Navi Mumbai.
I should apologize immediately because it is one of the best parts
It
of,
really
of our
is.
area.
It's so well
clean,
planned.
It's well planned. You
Oh
can
my
actually park
gosh.
cars.
Yeah,
There's
it's
greenery
really nice.
around.
Yeah.
It's so nice, but then it's too far away.
No, but then the world is you live in Navi Mumbai, right? That's the whole
Yes.
deal. If you live in Navi
Then you-
Mumbai,
huh.
you don't have to get out.
If
You
you go-
get out on the weekends.
if you have to go to Purani
Like a
Mumbai,
trip.
then God bless you, because then you know what life is.
I feel the same way about Powai also. If you live in Powai and you work in Powai, it's the best life.
But
Yeah.
you told Silvery to quit.
That Hiranandani area.
The Hiranandani area,
Man,
it's beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
so good. Like
Yeah.
the roads are wide. I was like,
Yeah.
was this even
And we
Bombay?
discussed this before. I asked Silvery there. I don't see beggars there. When I go, I really struggle to see beggars. I mean, I see out of work comedians and all, but
Yeah.
they're not quite the same.
I think
Yeah.
they're not allowed in there. That's the thing.
I was going to say Antrix
not
lives
like-
there, I think.
Antrix has 7 flats.
Oh, really?
He dresses
Man,
badly. Come on,
it's
for God's
his
sake.
It's his
7
motto.
cars and 5 flats. 5 flats, huh?
Wow.
One day I'll point them out. Now I don't have the
He has
logistics.
7 cars.
I think he
What
bought
are you
your
talking
Honda.
about?
That's what he did. That's his 8th
My
car.
Honda is nothing. My Honda is nothing.
Wait,
Yeah.
is Antrix very rich?
What is Antariksh doing?
But Nevi lives with his
Why does he have
parents.
a
Now, what do you mean
job?
father? Father is part of the family. No, they all live together.
You know, this
Oh.
is the problem. When your parents are rich, they have too much control over you. That's why you don't want to use their money. So
Hmm.
that you can be
That's
like,
why
you know,
mine
So
made
rich
sure
people-
they had no money.
Yeah,
just to
I'm
give me
very
freedom.
lucky.
Rich people make very bad parents. This is the lesson we're learning.
Yeah.
Shad, you all had money but lost it, right?
Yeah, all in horse betting.
No, I thought you backed Kejriwal for Prime Minister. That didn't work out. Yeah.
let's talk about the advantages of having poor parents.
Yeah.
Or at least one poor parent. You should request your parents. One of them should come from poverty. That way you have a balanced view.
Or
right?
like lead their lives very irresponsibly.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that, you know, they
I think
don't
that
have
would be
money
the
at the end.
worst.
Also, you become an adult by 7. because your parents suck. I think that's a great idea.
The worst feeling would be like you grow up poor and everything, and then you find out that your parents were just cheap and they had a lot of
Yeah.
money. Like, dude, why the fuck
That's
would you
the
ruin
best
my
story,
childhood?
bro. Yeah.
My God, there's a story like that here in our office, and I'm like, man, I wish that was
Who?
my parents.
Who?
I can't tell you the names over
We
here.
talk
can
about
tell us the
Silvery.
story.
Sparsh, you're really rich.
Yeah, but that's
Folks,
a
write
great
this
that's a
down.
great way
Yeah.
to like segue. Yeah,
Sparsh,
Dude, I
Let's
can't
say
believe
it's Sparsh.
Sparsh is so
rich.
rich that he gave one state away from Bihar. It's called Jharkhand. ये मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. पैसा बहुत है. Just parted it and said,
Man.
who's the person? Come on. Hey, wait, poor Silvery, we badmouth, not badmouth.
By the way, it's Onam today, and you haven't wished.
It is Onam today. I
Yeah.
thought yesterday.
It's today.
Even I thought it
Are
was
you sure?
yesterday.
People took leave.
Is
No,
that why
but,
Sparsh is saying,
yeah,
I don't know if you
sure.
can hear him, that there's lipstick
I do
on,
like.
Yes.
on Shaad as well as on
Ooh.
Niv. So,
I hope you like it.
yeah, she's got a little, without making her, embarrassed in any way, but she's a little decked
No,
up.
I
and-
don't get embarrassed anymore. I like tricked my mind into
No, but you-
thinking.
I
it's
get very
okay.
embarrassed.
We
when I have
discussed this
makeup
offline,
on.
but didn't we both look at her and say, it's a little, today you've done yourself up a little bit?
Yeah, it was like, this is not the Niveditha I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I usually look homeless.
Yeah.
Usually,
She
but
kept
Yeah.
saying, Kajol, why are you here and all that. And I was like, don't be like that. All are welcome. Yeah. Okay, last bit on the
But-
lipstick. I don't want to push this
please,
subject.
please go ahead.
No, I want to know
Beautiful.
because I've known her, what, now 2 years at least coming out.
Yeah, you.
Wow.
I
go
don't
ahead
remember the
anyway.
lipstick.
I've never worn lipstick.
And especially at 10 in the morning, which you hate because you work in the night.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean anything.
yeah, that's true.
So why the lipstick?
Because I
Onam.
got it for free. No, my sister gave it to me, and it suits me. I bought one
This is
very
a
expensive
poor
one. I
people's
don't buy
story.
that.
Yeah,
I just
you-
got
I don't buy that very often. But no, I don't know. I just wanted to I actually asked a friend to help me out with it. I was like, "Can you teach me how to wear makeup?" And
How
then that
long
friend
did
was
it take?
very nice
Was
about
it one
it.
of those
Was it
Shark
alone?
Tank girls who made all the money on these one lipstick brand, which you made?
Vinitha Singh.
Vinitha Singh. Oh, you know your.
I love
Yo,
Shark
Babu, Babu.
A true fan over here.
So they undercut the market or something? What's the story there? They launched the lipstick.
I think it was something like that only, that it was
they
cheaper
killed the
than
market.
Maybelline and
Yeah.
everything.
You know your lip. Oh my God. Wow.
You think the
You
skin is
the ball
natural?
swings
God.
in and out here, bro. I'm a little.
No,
know,
you should. You
know
should
this-
have like a whole skincare routine.
A man who knows his lipstick brands is not afraid to say it. How
he also
masculine
knows
is
about
that?
skincare.
Do
Who
you?
knows a lot about skincare?
You.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Jizz on it, brother.
Oh man, I feel my age. I really do. Nobody knows.
That's why it's called sugar, by the way.
Suga. Gujarati ma suga. Oh, we got a comment. Sparsh thak gaya hai. Bhai, ye show karte karte, time to move on. Oh, that's Sparsh.
Oh.
I thought somebody else. Yeah. This is Sparsh. This is a normal reaction. This means you're fine. This is exactly what we expect from a person. Okay.
That's too funny.
Man.
You just like.
So our
But
foreplay
you know
is
what
over.
really frustrated me is when I found out that Sparsh is rich and he has great hair. I'm like, at least give me
Yeah.
the hair, at least, if
Yeah.
not the money. Give me something.
By the way,
And
if you
he
have
thinks-
money, you can get hair. You know that, right?
No, it doesn't always work.
What
But
do
you
you
keep
mean?
trying till it works.
And
huh?
also, so one time I was doing a show, and in the audience there was one woman who does hair transplant. I asked her how much it cost. She looked at my hair. She was like, at least 10 lakhs. Yeah, I was like, dude, I can't
Shut
afford
up.
One
that.
second. She was the comedian. You figure out the show here.
But it's
funny.
very expensive, yeah.
It's not.
She
There-
said
there are
it's
ways to
3
do it.
lakhs a session or something.
But
I mean,
how
you go to Paris, it's
important-
all that. Go to Dubai, it's a lot. You go to Navi Mumbai, it's a little less, right? No disrespect. Yeah. So-
How much would it cost?
Well, I know people who done it in 57,000 rupees and got decent results.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
57.
That's it?
Yeah. It's a lifetime. If it works, it's a lifetime thingy, right? The guy's got hair.
Dude, I'm
It's
gonna
a investment.
get one on all parts of my
You
body.
can.
then.
There are lots of. Yeah, man. They use all the parts of your body, so it's an all-round
Oh.
show. when your pubes are what you comb every morning, in public, that's when you've arrived. Oh, you can take Sparsh's hair. You can
Yeah.
actually take his hand and transplant it onto your body, one thing at a time, though. It's a very painful process.
I think,
Wait,
but they
but
use
everything stay
scotch tape
the-
and stuff to put it.
No, two men have to be naked back to back, buttocks touching,
Mm.
and then they cut the hair one cilia, it's called, at a time, just one single hair, which Abbas will expect. He'll be able to to show light on this because I won't be able to at the moment. He's
It's like
got
a live demonstration.
yeah, he's got 3 hairs. We call Amar Akbar Anthony, and then he plays with it. He says, Amar, I'll take you out today. I'm not feeling Hindu. Boom, Amar's gone. It's like that.
I'm not feeling it.
Wow, what a show this is, guys.
Love it.
Three morons. No, nothing like this. You need to have one person who's serious, no? Because then we have more fun. Because
Yeah.
the serious person is always trying to get to the serious
Yeah.
topic. Like, okay, guys, let's get on. Like yesterday we had Naveen, and Naveen just kept talking about sex, but in a serious way, but it's funny. Because he's still enlightening us, and me and Masuma and Rishi are just looking at each other. We're like, okay. It just
I thought that's your favorite topic. Must
it
have enjoyed
is, but it's like his life is so different from mine.
Yeah, that's true.
I
First
mean,
of all, he likes boys.
He got molested from the age of 6. And it's not
really,
stopped.
dude.
That's
I
like
didn't
a
start till
girl.
9.
You started molesting at 6.
Oh.
Okay, topic.
Oh, okay. All right. I have to do the topics. I'm sorry. It was my bad.
Niv with the makeup and the hair.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Are you ready? So apparently, a Hindu seer wants the government to make the moon a Hindu Rashtra, which I don't understand. Because
Well, you have to declare war on
Yeah.
Putin,
That's
on Biden,
on the moon,
That's
people.
on the Chinese Jinping
On the
people.
Russian-
That's the backstory of Star Wars, by the
Yeah,
way. You have to
yeah.
fight Chewbacca and
You
all
have
to
to.
make it a Hindu.
I mean, you can make it, but we have to defeat all these guys who all have little portions of. And Sharad Pawar ji, who owns half the moon already. It's not going to be like. It's not that easy. I'll tell you. I'm all for it though.
He wants it to be called Shiva Shakti. That's the name he wants.
That's
to
what
be.
the prime minister used for this thing, no? Yeah.
Yeah,
The point is
Chandrayaan
called
landing.
the Zameen is already named by us.
Hmm.
So all the others
Oh.
have foreign names, like Angola and all
Yeah.
that, and suddenly Shiv Shakti in the middle. Yeah. Idara, she a Gujarati voice.
A Kalpatru Chandrayaan would be nice.
Kalpatru, Chandrayaan. Hey, you will get parking. Jaldi kar.
Yeah.
And it's not even like he asked it. He just said he wants it, like a child. He's like, I want India to declare the moon as a Hindu Rashtra with a resolution in parliament.
So what
He
it
said that
means
in a
is,
video.
the good thing is he's given up on India as a Hindu Rashtra. He's gone straight to the moon now.
Yeah.
This didn't work.
If the moon, then it's very Akhand Bharat.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
get the moon also in
Yeah.
it.
What are the moon people? If there are any moonlings, what about them? And they already have their culture and religion.
Garvapsi, that's what
Do
it
you
will be.
think we should? Yeah. So do we take a cow there just to test? I'm just asking.
I'm not going to say
Can't
anything
take
about
that. Take that.
I'm no
On your way
jokes
back
now.
to Delhi. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't ask him to make jokes about these things.
He's
because
not
of
an
his-
orthodox or anything. He's almost
doesn't
Jewish
matter.
now,
No,
from
no.
what I gather.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. But
Should we go to the next topic?
no, but once again, let's talk about the moon.
What's going on?
I think I love the idea of everybody saying this is my moon, because that means nothing, right? At the end of the day, and that we've landed on the dark side of the moon to quote Pink Floyd. Everybody's talking about that.
Overrated album, I must say, though.
You didn't like it
Oh.
that
I
much?
didn't like it that much.
Touchy.
But I also heard it like,
Did you
last
actually
one.
hear it, or I thought you saw the cover? Some people just look at covers and don't like the decoration.
oh, I didn't know about that.
No. Cover had a cover. Oh, but you're the electronic age. You
Yeah.
just listen to the music. We used to actually hold a record and then open it. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Wow.
backward. I
I
apologize.
you had records?
Of course.
I thought it was cassettes by the time you were.
No, that too, but records were still there, bro.
Wow.
You didn't. Cassettes
I've
didn't.
never seen a record.
Cassettes didn't kill the video star or the record. Everybody was together. We was Ekta and all that, secularism.
How expensive were records when you were growing up?
We used to. I can't remember the
Like, were they
pricing.
expensive or
No,
were they
yeah, you
affordable?
couldn't just go and buy records. You have to save a
Oh.
little money.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. But cassettes were like, you can just
You
go
get
buy.
these 45s which have only 1 or 2 songs, so they would be much less. Like
1 or 2 songs.
like
That's
there are 1 song on
disgusting.
each side, or so that'll be much less. The
I
other
would
records
do-
would have 6 or 7. You have to keep moving the stylus. Yeah, it's
Stylus Barucha.
stylus is. I've been my own stylist since then.
Chad is in form today. Oh man.
Yeah, so that's
But-
our story. Yeah,
But have you done the whole thing like in the movies they used to show it like a person puts a record and then starts dancing in front of it?
Oh, yeah.
of course,
Oh my god.
of course. What do you do once you hear music? Ultimately, you do understand if music comes out of that same system, and the reaction of the people are the same.
And then you
Really?
turn around to
It's just that
an older
yeah.
woman.
Like my mother, don't be mean.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I grew up with my mother in the same room, and I was playing music, and it was
But
nice.
was that like a
Sound is damn good.
jukebox in like stores
No,
that you could?
jukebox was there in a couple of restaurants in small places in Mumbai, South Mumbai, but that's it. No jukebox. And what do you think we are?
That was a whole romantic.
That was
thing.
fun. But the thing about
You put
jukebox
it-
is the song you like never played. It would be like that. You put money in and bang it. And all
You
that.
know, it's very weird.
That's so
Whenever
nice.
I see old American movies and they have these jukeboxes and everything, that's how I imagine Parsi lives must have been.
Oh my gosh.
I do remember one terrible incident. Forget it was a Parsi owned shop. The Mugambo had somewhere near Leopold, their cousins in Colaba. And we put the thing in. And I remember the terrible incident, but we put Summer of 69 in because that was the song, the Brian song was
Adams.
big at that point, Adams. And we heard it. Then the next guy came in from outside who didn't know what happened before. Again played Summer 69. Now about 5 minutes later, a third motherfucker turns up. Again played Summer 69. Then everybody's looking at us like we're caused this terrible, the same song again and again. It was really horrible.
But it was a very hit song for a very long
Huge,
time.
It's a great
But for
song. I should
Indians,
listen to it.
Indians didn't get it. It wasn't about the summer. It was like 69th position. Tere muh uska.
Oh, I never
Yeah.
thought
You
about
never
that.
thought that?
Oh,
You never thought that?
that's what it's about. I
Unbelievable.
think so.
Guys, this blew my mind. I just found this
Really?
out last week.
You're so westernized.
I didn't.
1969 में मैंने
I thought
मेरा
that's what it's
बचपन
about.
में मैंने गाना सुना. What?
Wait, so it's about summer when he did 69?
For Indians, it's not. For Mr. Jaishankar here in India, it is about 69, the Kama Sutric position, page 77, paragraph 2b.
Oh,
But
I
for
thought
the
we were
foreigners,
69
they were
only.
actually talking about the nostalgia of 1969. The references are there, no?
oh. Yeah, I saw it with the music video. There were no
Me
women
and
in
some
it.
guy
Okay.
from school had a band and we tried real hard. Now for Indian men, it's all sexual. Arey, hum sab 5 log the. We tried real hard for the
Oh.
chick. And then in the end, somebody gets 69. That's the
Dude,
whole story.
This I found this out.
And the
recently.
B side is 138, which is like double.
Oh, but I also heard this song when I was 7, so I didn't put it together. But
Of course.
You were 7 in 1969? You oldie.
the Imran Hashmi, the Bige Hot Tere, whatever, that's also about sex. I had no idea. Like, again, I was 10 when I heard it, but I had no idea that it was about sex.
I mean,
What do you
but
think
it
it's about?
sounds like it's about sex.
No, like, okay, I don't want to get too
No,
vulgar.
okay. Not vulgar, but
Also.
like what were you thinking when you listen to lyrics? What comes to your head?
I don't know if I should say this on
Say
mic, but like the lips that he's talking about are not the facial lips, by the way. Did you?
I don't
I
think
didn't know about that,
I don't think that's clear.
dude. I had no
I didn't
idea.
know.
I don't think that's correct.
I found
I
that
don't
last
think- I
week.
don't
I think the world is divided on this one.
I saw it online
Are you
on like
sure?
one of these BuzzFeed type listicle websites, and it
I'm-
blew my mind.
As a friend of the censor board, I have a feeling that you're overreaching your stay here in terms of what you're understanding.
It's not what I
Your
came
reference to
up with.
context is a little different from what I assume that this is
Hey,
the wrong way of
If
thinking.
Scoop Whoop is saying it, I will believe it. Okay, that's how I live my life.
What about Namak Ishq Ka, says Sameer. Any thoughts about that song? I don't know the lyrics.
What is that?
Namak Ishq Ka, salt, love, off.
Namak Ishka.
The
Uh-huh.
salt of love.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that song.
But
How does it go? Somebody sing it.
no, but I think maybe we'll have to hear the lyrics. But I think in the title itself, there's an insinuation that a certain fluid, yeah.
Oh,
Really?
God.
Yeah.
Dude,
See?
fucking
No, you don't.
I
You took an
really
Imran
don't.
Hashmi song which nobody thought of like that million
Hey, Scoop Whoop
vaginal
had
parts and all
a
that.
fucking 10 list points about it. But anyway, my
Hey.
problem is like it's people like Gulzar and all of these old
What?
people coming up.
No, you can't say that.
Who's writing? It's somebody old only,
Are you
I'm
saying
sure.
they're writing triple meaning songs, which you have to totally
Did you
understand?
think people
No,
weren't sexual
hey.
back in the day?
Yeah, that's true.
No, I thought that once you're above the age of 60, you stop being sexual.
Just call Kunal. We'll find out. Zaban pe laga ke laga re namak ishka.
Oh my god, this Shweta, it's 9 in the morning.
Shweta,
Don't
but
do
that
this.
is that the lyric? That's the lyric. So you put it
Now I get it.
the thing in your on your tongue.
Yeah.
BD Jalaile. Wait,
And-
what's wrong with BD Jalaile now?
I'm just explaining this. I'm explaining.
No, I want to know
One
what's
minute,
wrong.
one
with
at a
this. So
time.
This is the
We're-
song
we're dealing
I
with-
actually
We're dealing
enjoyed.
with
Yes,
salt
same.
in the mouth. Now just you stay out of it. Okay, because your thing is totally different. Yours is just about basically, getting into the whole I'm excited to see you thing. That's not so bad. This is very graphic, yeah. I can't even say it in front of the young girl with lipstick. I mean, it's all wrong today. Why can't the echo come back? Echo come back so we can can the show. Ouch.
Okay.
We
Wait,
got
but-
to do a separate
But what
show.
is
We got to
BDJ
research
like?
it.
Yeah,
What
that's
is
what
that?
I also
I
wanna
want to know
know.
what.
You
what's
light
wrong with that.
your thing. You light up your thing. So you sort of like
You
that-
never
yeah.
light up anything.
I feel like people are just.
it's like you start the arousal. That's metaphor for you. I'm not saying Gulzar, who didn't write it, would think like this, but anyway, yeah. So like that, double meanings in every song, no? Forget Summer of '69
Yeah,
and
yeah. That's
Bidi
there.
Jala
That
De
has
and all.
always been there.
I mean,
Tamil has very bad lyrics.
Exactly. Not Tamil. I'm saying we are the ones finding the double meaning. So the guy will say it's not there. Huh?
Dude, Shad is hitting puberty today. Sure.
Shaz has always been a late bloomer. That's
Oh
But
my
it'll be a
God.
challenge to find some songs and still find double meaning. Like Kuch Na Kaho. It should have a double meaning.
That's about like
Keep your mouth shut while we're
gag the person
exactly.
in BDSM
So there's
and
got to be, think about it, we'll find it.
Yeah,
Choli
those
ke
choli
piche.
ke
Yeah,
piche
that's
kya
so
hai?
What an
easy,
innuendo.
Yeah,
That's they're asking only.
Yeah, but the
Choli
thing
ke
is, it's too
piche kya hai?
direct.
I like the guy who says "Mujhe malum nahi." That's the guy. That's the guy. who
Dude,
says,
that
no idea.
song, that song was full of innuendos.
Oh, that's full of
Kitna
innuendo.
Bura Hoon Main Maa from Tare Zameen Par.
Yeah,
That was like,
Yeah.
Kitna Bura Hoon.
Yeah.
That's
Also, Parde ke Piche is how many people had children. So, I mean, yeah, so that's also working. Yeah. Wow. We should do a show only on this.
yeah.
Get 10 songs in Hindi, 10 songs in English, and just look at the double meaning.
Yeah, someone said that Whistle by Florida was the first one that he got. An innuendo. You remember Blow My Whistle,
Hey.
baby?
Oh, yeah.
Won't tolerate
I
all
don't
this.
remember that song.
What is good in Tamil lyrics is
Candy
mine.
Shop by
We
Philippe.
cannot allow it here. What the fuck?
I think it's the first time people started talking about it. They were like, hey, you know what he's saying when he says blow my whistle?
For me, it was.
What? What is it?
But in Hindi, Siti Bajao is not that bad. Is it? If you
I don't
directly translate. So here, I think the Hindi version would have been safer. English version sounds bad. Blow my whistle. Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible, Baba.
Yeah. Candy Shop also, like somebody commented, that was the first song I remember. Dude, he was like, whoa, crazy dude. What are they saying?
What are
on
the
the
lyrics?
mic? No,
But you want to say the
Yeah, I want to know the
Papa ko
lyrics.
pata nahi. Papa
I
ko
don't
kuch pata
remember.
nahi. Aap batao.
The tune.
You can't do that.
It's like, you
Little-
know, I'm going to take you to the candy shop, make you lick that lollipop and stuff.
What? I quit. I quit. Niv, this is not on, bro. This is
know what?
not on.
You know what's so weird? This
Ma-
is the
it's
same
not on.
conversation teenagers are having at their sleepover. We had
By the way, Aniket Paul, who is our resident poet laureate, he says Choli Ke Piche Kya Hai song both poses the question as well as answers
yeah,
it.
that's what I said in my joke.
Yeah. People are downloading the song and getting off our show right now as we speak.
Yeah.
And yeah, it becomes like a very clean song after that because they make a very metaphorical. Oh, it's the heart behind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens in Choli Ke
But-
Piche Kya Hai.
The heart is also inside.
The breast. What?
I can't take these
I mean,
words.
if you get
Right.
turned on by the
Technically-
heart, then you're.
Not just saying heart, but the heart is
forward.
a shell, no? It's like a person in a taxi is still in a taxi. So you talk about the taxi also.
Yeah, but you don't get turned on by the taxi. I mean, if he says
in Hindi
yes in
lyrics,
the
we'll find
right
it.
time,
We'll find it. Give me 5 minutes. We'll find it right now. Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Ah,
Ooh.
Do
So,
you
what
wanna-
were you saying about
That
Hindu
can-
Rashtra?
that candy lamp.
No, we're going to the next topic.
Who wrote this candy song?
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Yeah.
He makes so much sense on YouTube when he's talking. He shouldn't sing.
Oh, is it,
Yeah, he's become a businessman
isn't
now.
50
No?
Cent coming to India?
Oh,
and
yeah.
his tickets
yeah,
are like at $8,000 or something.
Well,
Oof.
$1 is $80. Ouch. What a bad show. Okay, next, what are we doing?
I am talking about a Delhi couple that kidnapped a baby for their
Somebody
daughter to
else's
tie
baby.
a Rakhi. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
oh, wow.
But they returned the baby?
They did not return the baby.
What is the plan?
Oh, so
The plan was
they
apparently
kept
they
it
had
for
lost.
all the Rakhis then.
Yeah.
For at least
Okay,
3.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens. Shad, as a
I mean,
Delhiite, can you take this one and explain to us the
I'm
culture
sure
and
when,
differences?
when the boy said, "Ki, I want a sister to tie a Rakhi," and they got the sister, you must have been like, I should have asked for a PS5 actually. I don't want a sister that bad.
No, but this is what happened. They had a son, and the son died. So the daughter who was 15, the son was 17 years old and died. And
are
the
you
15-year-old
saying-
daughter.
Are you endorsing this story now?
No, I'm just
Because you
saying
can't say-
that the 15-year-old daughter said, I want someone to tie a Rakhi. And then these guys saw this one-month-old
But Delhi is filled with men.
old son,
and how?
boy, and they kidnapped him and they said, how about we raise him as ours?
But whose kid was this? Like,
Yeah.
what's the
It's
connection?
somebody else's kid, which is
But
why
where did they go to get the
Yeah,
child?
where did they find the child?
Let me see.
I want the location.
Yeah, which metro station
yeah.
is the closest? Is, what
is
I
it
want
is
to
it
know.
like Green Park,
Yeah.
Churchill Park, whatever?
Oh, he kidnapped
Kailash,
a-
Greater Kailash,
the kid of a-
not so Greater
of a
Kailash.
handicapped woman.
Oh God!
Oh, so that it's easier to
So
run
for-
away and stuff.
Ah,
They lived
Wow.
on a footpath. that-
Candyman,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Candyman, tu
I'm-
ban kar, tu
I'm
abhi
not-
ban kar.
I'm just trying to think like those
Baba,
parents.
we don't have tech support. Forget legal support. You understand where we are.
No, I'm just trying to think how the parents must be thinking.
No,
They're
you're
like,
right.
Act like
They
a
live on the
properly
street.
able
This
disabled.
is like a good game of chess. He's already thought 3 things
Yeah.
ahead. They'll shout, mera bacha, but then they can't.
Yeah.
I get what you. That's terrible. Sorry.
Anyway, these people lived on a footpath of Chatta Rail Chowk. What is this? I don't know what.
I don't know.
you want
Anyway,
geography in this?
Alleged.
It's not the important part of the story.
Yeah,
but
but
go
know
on.
any
it's so,
places
it
not in South
sounds
Delhi.
so.
This could be in fucking Andaman's. I'd say okay.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. They crossed the line there. These aren't educated, yaar.
But they kidnapped like at 2 a.m. or something, I think.
Is it a
because at
happy-
3 a.m. when they woke up, the parents
But
found
is it a
out
happy
that
ending? How, because obviously we know about it.
I mean, yeah, because
How
did-
they
how
did they
arrest
trace the
this
baby?
Yeah,
guy.
that's what I want to know. How
Apparently
did they
the
find-
The guy is like a repeated offender, the man who
For
kidnapped the
kidnapping
baby.
babies?
For kidnapping babies?
No, not just. They haven't
क्या
specified
what is
what
it
other
कि मुझे
crimes.
क्रिसमस सेलिब्रेट करना है, एक बुड्ढे को किडनैप करके ले
No, I mean, it might be smaller things like masturbating on a platform or something, but or it might, like
You-
Naveen was telling us.
But you know what's crazy? The article has also mentioned that the man was is a tattoo artist, which is like
Which man? The father.
man who the criminal, yeah, the
The
one
guy
who
who stole.
kidnapped, yeah.
Wow.
Those
I never
are
trust.
tattoo
I've
artists.
never
bad
trusted
decisions
tattoo.
after bad decisions. This guy
Yeah, but
is making.
you can't just do this. Take somebody's kid for tit
You
for
think
tattoo.
being a tattoo artist
Rubbish.
is a bad career decision?
I think it's worse than kidnapping a baby. That's what I think.
I think it's a weekend job when you do tattooing.
Yeah.
You know, when the work slows down a little bit.
It's-
But the police, Delhi police found the baby. Oh, okay.
Delhi police is very good. Actually.
Jaipur did it.
They have a great jingle also.
What's the
Delhi
jingle?
police. Delhi police. Dude, I love it.
और उसके बाद
That's it. That's all they keep saying.
ये कैंडीलैंड वाला से बात करना 50 सेंट उसको बोल कुछ लिखो और
You wanted to find out how they found the baby.
Yeah, I
right?
do want to
Yes.
find
There's
out.
a paragraph. Okay. It's like
CC
they
camera.
went to C block in Tagore Gardens, Raghubir Nagar. Do you know this?
I know
Where?
No,
Tagore
no, one sec, but
Gardens.
how do they know to go there? You're not explaining the
Yeah,
the
like how do
trail.
they who reported, like how do they find these two people who stole
Kid is
the
kidnapped from the
This is
pavement.
very nice. As you ask me the questions, I'm reading the article and finding the answers.
Pretend to
Police
know.
analyzed the details, found that the alleged bike was registered in the name of Sanjay. So then they followed.
You know how many
that.
Sanjays? Acha, they've got the actual
The-
letter from the.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So they followed that and they
So
went
your
along.
rule, this is a rule for kidnappers: don't take your own bike.
Yeah,
This is a
I would
big
say
mistake.
steal a bike if you're going to
Why do you
steal
need a bike
baby.
if they can't run after you? Sorry to bring it up. Then you just take the baby and run.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Yeah, walk away.
Oh, no, you
Slowly.
would never
Yeah.
be able to. If somebody
Just
walked
moonwalk
away with a
show off
baby,
your
And
yeah.
just supposing it's not a that kind of injury, but it's more like a senses which aren't working. Then you go Marco Polo. We have to take a break. I apologize. This is not right. This is insensitive of us. We'll never do this
Yeah,
again.
we have an HR
It's
meeting
Oma-
right now.
Huh?
That's what's going to happen in the break.
It's Onam today, so we should also have some.
Happy
respect.
Onam.
Happy Onam.
Is that the right thing to say?
Onam Mubarak.
But you're not going to be able to.
Okay, our podcast
Oh,
has
boy.
gone premium. It's called Club Cyrus Says. You can be a member. Join now. Don't waste any more time. In fact, don't listen to me. Just go and join. You'll get exclusive tidbits, features, insights, all kinds of stuff that nobody else will get. It'll be just for you. Join now. Become a member of Club Cyrus Says. Ji haan.
Hey everyone, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. We have a brand new show called Milestones, presented by Save Life Foundation. In the first episode, Karthik Nagarajan is joined by Honorable Justice Arun Mishra to discuss safe roads as a fundamental right, and also the significance of legal reforms in enhancing road safety outcomes. On Cyrus Says, Cyrus spoke to veteran actor, director, and acting coach Jeff Goldberg. Cyrus chats with him about what he's been up to since the last time he was on the show 6 years ago, his latest film Not Out, and how the craft of acting has bloomed in the age of OTT platforms. On the Habit Coach podcast, Ashton Doctor is joined by Aditya Gupta, the visionary founder of the Rug Republic, an accomplished mountaineer, author, and captivating TEDx speaker. They talk about fascinating parallels between the world of adventure sports and entrepreneurial odyssey, showcasing Gupta's unique perspective. People, if you like our shows, then don't forget to spread the word. Tell your friends and family. It'll help us a lot. Don't forget to rate and review our shows on whatever platform you are listening to them. Follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And you can also find all our video shows on youtube.com/IVM Podcasts. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsor this week, IDFC First Bank, SBI Life, and Save Life Foundation. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Wow. How prepared are we? Headphones at the ready. So good, One of the things we concentrate.
Yeah.
We listen to the ads because we're sincere and then we get back to the show. Super.
Yeah.
Learn from you guys. Yeah, fantastic. But we do have topics. Otherwise, suddenly the time runs out. So what is the topic you want to do? Okay, fuck it.
I thought we were going
You
to
give me that look. You give me that look like, why are you
we
wasting my
finished
time?
talking about the Delhi couple, so I was going to get into the next topic, which was France is spending 200 million euros to destroy wine.
Oh, destroyed in what sense?
Right-wing Islam has risen in France. And
That's where I draw the line.
So what's the deal? What's the story? Come on, Niv,
Okay,
don't
the
scare us.
decision-
You've
Yeah.
given a title. We know there's a big
Decision-
story here.
The decision comes at a time when the wine industry is facing several challenges, including a decrease in wine demand due to the growing
People are just trying to be
popularity
healthy. They're
of
so
craft
stupid.
beer.
Yeah, what is in case Scotch? Is that
Craft beer. You're not listening.
craft beer? What is that? How's it different from regular beer?
It's beer that you put in a craft. That's it. But bro, sis, can you explain to us
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm figuring it
the
out.
loss is
All right.
because there's no consumption and inventory is there, or they're
Yeah.
getting rid of it because it's bad?
They're trying to destroy surplus wine in an
Uh-huh.
attempt.
So they've
They
to
should-
support
over inventory.
struggling
They should do what
producers.
you people does and
No,
employ rats.
no,
when they
Baba.
think, yo, the rats ate all of the
True.
drugs.
They should do what India should do. We have surplus of people, so it's the same thing. You know, like you have
Easy
to offload.
immigration.
Yeah, I've been saying, you call up Scandinavia and say, guys, here's 100 million people.
So we're producing too much, and the sale price is below the production price. So
Yeah.
we're losing money.
I better warn the Samans. They're opening Sula right there in Paris 12 minutes from now. Samans, take the phone. What the hell? It's a bad period.
Most of the allocated money will be used to buy excess stock, and the alcohol from the destroyed wine can be sold to companies for use in items like cleansing products.
Also, it's like recycling.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
if you're very drunk, everything looks clean.
But
only.
when you drink, it's recycling. Like it goes in and comes out. It's not like it doesn't recycle, bro.
Skincare.
Yeah, wow. First world countries, bro. First world countries giving up wine like that. Little
Yeah.
odd. We would never do it.
Yeah,
here.
but that's weird,
I've
right?
never had alcohol, so
Isn't
I
that
don't know.
still
You've never had
I've
alcohol?
never had alcohol.
Why against your thing?
Yeah, I'm very religious.
You seem. In fact, you were going to pray right now, but then you said no.
Yeah.
And every time you hear
Yeah.
Ganpati Bappa, stop reacting.
Yeah, I asked you guys which way is west. You're like,
But you know,
Pakistan.
I
You're
know
asking me. We went from Iran to Germany and landed in India.
Yeah.
We have no idea. We were told Germany, idhar hai, idhar hai. Conche. Was the wrong voice.
Shad is very good at thwarting peer pressure.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
doesn't
not
get
true at all.
I've seen you.
I mean, okay, if you say
like
so.
a few.
You mean
things.
at parties and stuff? 'Cause
Yeah.
That's an admirable quality.
Yeah.
Especially when
Yeah.
you're younger.
See,
Yeah.
because if you haven't had alcohol in the comedy scene, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Especially at-
alcohol everywhere.
Especially at a party or something where someone's like,
Forget parties, the comedy festivals all have alcohol. in them,
Yeah.
and it's
but you-
free.
it's free.
It's free alcohol.
yeah.
Then you should,
For comics.
I eat veg food only when it's free.
That-
I
that-
don't like it.
That's where one of my jokes came from. That after shows, everybody gets free alcohol and I get free Pepsi, and I feel like I'm getting paid less.
Wow. So one of the jokes comes from there. the
Yeah,
other-
it
Yeah.
actually is
Yeah.
almost like
I
that.
feel like I'm not making most of my performance.
It's how I started eating meat. I used to go out with like
You're-
a bunch
one
of
sec,
people.
one
and
sec.
say,
I have a
eat meat
question.
now, yeah.
Where's the other joke come from?
Which one?
You said one of the jokes comes from, then the other one?
People coming on my face.
To the lyrics of?
BD jala liya. Oh no. that's my
Yeah,
fault,
that's French for cheers.
Yeah.
We spoke about wine going. I can't believe for years they used to say mumelo and drink. That's French for cheers. Yeah. It's a true story. Honestly. Okay. I've told it before. So that's it. End of the wine industry. I can't. Sad story, really.
Do you guys like wine? Is that something?
like
I
wine
don't
very
drink alcohol
much.
anymore, so I can't speak.
But yeah, wine is a good
I-
form of alcohol.
But see,
It's like
I used to be a power.
sophisticated.
Somebody's commented
And-
the retail brand Zara burns multi-million-dollar clothes to keep their inventory fresh.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that. over
Yeah,
Zara, really.
They do it in like third
So
world
why can't they give it to?
countries, though.
Why can't they give it to really poor people like us?
they don't want their brands get the brand of Zara getting ruined, because I've heard this about restaurants
Hmm.
that they throw away their food rather than have homeless people eat their food because they don't want people to see कि अरे homeless भी ऐसे crab खा रहा है
Or
or
maybe
whatever.
exactly, maybe like what the Kunal's point, no, about when we were caught by the beggar at Kemp's Corner. He said, I said, give the ice cream to the beggar. He said, I won't give on principle. And I said, what's the principle? The principle is clear. I'm eating butterscotch, and the beggar will not appreciate butterscotch. If it's vanilla or chocolate, I don't give it. And now when I think about it, I understand that it's wrong in many ways, but it's also right.
Yeah.
Because why spoil? Like he said, later there's no chance of her getting butterscotch again. But
Dude.
she'll want it because she's tasted it, and now
But-
you've left her like that.
Wine,
And next time she get vanilla, he'll be like, "Ye mujhe chahiye nahi," and throws it back on the Mr. Mehta who's driving.
that's where beggars can't be choosers comes from.
Not good
actually.
enough. Be a beggar and then find out. Anyway,
Ah.
Zara story is also very sad. Maybe they're a French brand also. France really not doing well at the moment.
Is Zara which country is Zara from?
Zara? Or is it Zara? I don't know.
This is not just that. This is all fast fashion.
H&M and
Okay, stop showing
Shine.
off.
Shine. Yes,
Shane.
He knows
whatever.
brands. He knows everything.
Man, Shad is
This
Yeah.
man is so.
smart man.
Sheen.
Rishi has found out. What is it?
Spain.
Zara's from Spain, where they won
Oh, yeah.
where they won the Women's World Cup. Well
That
done,
guy
Spain.
has a very
And then
interesting story. The guy
the
who
guy who
founded Zara.
molested one of the players in front of the whole world.
That is an
He
interesting
kissed her
story.
on
Yeah.
the mouth.
Yeah,
And then
I
he said,
saw
"That's how I
that.
kiss my daughters." I'm like, I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you seen the kiss? It's a proper kiss.
Yeah,
He
so
grabs her and goes smook.
It happened like
Hey.
last week or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
A few days
After
ago.
the final, while we
Yeah.
were celebrating. And then the point is, he said, I asked her and she said, okay. But I'm saying, even if you say, I'm going to give you a kiss, the girl doesn't expect a kiss in the mouth, right?
Yeah.
I'm presuming that even in Spain, with their liberal culture and all that,
Yeah.
they don't do that much. I was like, I'd go to Spain every weekend. I mean, I just walking on the road and say, hello, Pedro, how are you? Sorry, Pedro, Pedrina.
Yeah.
Pedrina, how
That-
are you? Too
yeah.
late.
They
But-
edited that out of
but
Zindagi
you
Na Milegi
remember
Dobara.
Dalai
though.
Lama?
Dobara they did it.
You remember the Dalai Lama incident, right?
What?
And
Who
he
I-
asked.
What's the you're kissing story?
Wait, but I'm just saying that a lot
What?
of people
Oh,
said.
yeah. Yeah, that was also.
Oh, you forgot
No,
about that.
I remember.
I
now.
thought you were being
No,
sarcastic.
I thought you were just saying and making up your own point of view, trying to be secular. Let's abuse everyone
No.
who's in the monk business.
No, he did it in front of like cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a lot of people
we saw
were
the
saying-
recording, the video
A
recording.
lot of people defended that and said that it's part of our culture.
Well,
You made it sound like the problem was the cameras, man. He did it in front of cameras,
Yeah.
guys. Come on.
yeah.
This should
No,
be done in private.
But the thing is, that's what people used to justify the action. They were like, why would he do it in front of cameras and people if
If
it
he
was wrong?
yeah. That's true. That's why when I urinate
That's
on the
true.
road and all that, I don't care if people take pictures. Because I believe it's right. We look at the metro work, nothing is ever going to get complete.
Man.
You might as well pee.
I want to see this viral Dayani footage of you peeing
He-
on the road.
He needs to zoom, really. I mean, he can't. He doesn't have the technology to see that. I mean, it's zooming and zooming. Bro, kuch dikhaya, bhaijo. I'm like, I genetics.
That's why Samsung introduced that 100x zoom.
No, not enough. We're waiting for 200. Crossing finger.
That's where the next Chandrayaan mission will go to.
Yeah. Forget the moon. Find Brocha's pee-pee. Can you imagine? 4 scientists. Yeah, claim that, India. All right. Well,
I have another news story from me.
lovely.
Oh.
Much better.
Because
Please.
I
Why are you looking
on
at
your
Sponge for
date last
permission?
it's
night?
just that I'm scared of Sparsh a little bit.
Really?
Yeah,
Because it's a tough word to say.
no.
Huh.
But I want to know your opinion on the whole Papa Pancho rat story.
Wait,
You know
what?
about
Papa
this?
Pancho rat
You
story?
don't know about the Papa Pancho rat story? Let me tell you. So apparently,
What a
these
setup,
drug
no?
guys-
First make us look bad.
Yeah.
Then stupid. Now tell the story.
It was such a famous story. How do you know? And because both of you are in
Papa
Bombay.
Pancho, the restaurant.
The
Yeah.
restaurant.
Do you know
yeah.
that it's shut
Prahlad
down?
used to own it. Yeah. Own half of it or something. Prahlad Kakkar owned half of
The
it. We
advertisement.
went to the opening. Huh.
Okay, so this is what
The-
happened.
Huh.
3 people went to eat at Papa Pancho's and they found a rat in their chicken bhuna.
Oh,
What? Would
What
I
do you
say
mean?
something wrong?
In the chicken bhuna dish on the table,
Yeah.
there was a rat. A
like
big
the
rat.
rat was cooked into it, or what?
I mean, I guess
Was it visiting or it was cooked? But like
it was.
yeah,
It was not visiting.
dead.
it was
It
part
was
of the
dead.
dish.
It was part of the dish. It was in the chicken. Like
Dude,
he
these
had to
hipster
take it
places
fucking
keep
out
doing weird stuff.
and put it on the side of the plate. Now there's another story that the people who own Papa
set
Pancho,
up
they're saying that
purposely.
they're saying that it's a
To kill the
setup
brand.
and it was framed. Yeah, they were framed because they were drunk and they were causing a ruckus in the restaurant, and they did this.
That's a
plan-
good-
when they
that's a
saw
good
the
difference.
when they saw the rat, did they react with Papa Pancho? Ye kya hai?"
The Papa Pancho joke is done to death because of this damn Papa Pancho. No, that was the whole idea.
okay.
And you know
It
what's
wasn't really
funny?
Pancho.
I feel like upset
was-
with that.
Pancho
joke.
Gonzalez.
It was-
I'm like, why are you doing that to them? That was their whole brand.
The story
don't
was tweeted by an account called Stay Raw. I was like, okay.
Oh. I
But what is
like
the- what
Papa
is
Do you
the
Pancho.
final-
want to
what is the outcome?
see it?
What is the
I
out-
do want to see it.
Did they shut the restaurant down?
I can't see it.
Okay.
It's like my thing.
It's right.
200
it's on the
SEL or
side.
whatever.
It's on the side of the chicken buna. But
Oh, gross!
One
what
second,
are you doing?
On the side is okay because on the side means you don't have to eat it. You can say I don't want to eat this part.
no, I think
Oh,
they took it out and
gross.
put it on the side. It's not like it was on the side from the
It
start.
doesn't look. I can't believe they pakowed it and sent it out like that. Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
mean, the guy's there.
But
he's
where did
looking
they
But
at
it's
find
it.
been
a
booked
dead
and
rat
it's been
though?
shut down.
No,
and
if it was
stuff.
in the rice or something or in the curry, maybe, but it's separate. How dumb can you be when you're serving it? Doesn't make
But
sense.
what I don't understand is they saying that they're trying to frame us.
Yeah.
Nobody travels around with a dead rat to
And
frame
no,
restaurants.
First of all, who
No,
would?
if you go
who
to
has
any
the
part of
guts?
Bombay, there are rats are everywhere. You just have to look a step on something and dead rat. It's like that. Don't worry about it. You want a rat? I can show you one right now. Rishi, usko bulao. That's a guy from Marketing. They got angry. Said you've been making too much fun of sales and marketing. Right, sweetie. Well done. Oh, I can't say sweetie.
Wow.
Can't say sweetie, right? It's like the Dalai Lama story all over again.
I think this is gonna be the last episode after everything.
Yeah. Oof, that's scary. Imagine cancelled in Tamil Nadu already. Coimbatore said he can't come here. Whatever happens.
No, they would. They don't mind in Tamil Nadu and stuff. When
Oh,
I
it's very-
got my first job, they used to call
Very
me Papa.
chauvinistic. Is see
Yeah.
what you're trying to say
They used
here?
to call me Papa in office.
Papa.
Papa is
Why?
like baby. And
Oh,
And
so
what is-
Papa pension
men
in Tamil
call
Nadu
women-
totally different, brother.
men call
Totally
women in their
different.
families, like, the younger women in their families, Papa, basically. If it's
And the younger boys, mummy.
no one calls
So
younger
if you-
boys are treated
If you take
like
a 2-year-old
King Raja.
and you say, "This is my Papa," wow, that's wonderful. How cultures are different.
Anyway, it was very
So can we call you Papa also,
no.
please?
You call me something worse, sweetie. That's what people call their
This is a
children. in
typical Gujarati
Punjab.
name. I don't know what the problem is.
feel
Or
like.
Punjabi also, yeah.
Yeah, Punjabi.
Sweetie, what is the matter? It's in the tone.
I had a teacher called Baby from Kerala.
Oh,
Sweetie
yeah.
auntie.
Kerala, Sachin Baby, the famous cricketer.
Sweetie
Oh,
auntie.
yeah.
Sachin first name, Baby surname.
Yeah, that's
Sweetie
like
auntie sounds like a
famous names.
character Kiran Kher would play in like a Karan Johar
Oh, I have
movie.
played 8 times.
Yeah, or as
And we've asked her not to in future, yeah.
Oh, Kanna Tambi for boys. Yeah, okay. But
Kanna.
But I also said Tambi in Bombay is a little, like they say it in a way, disrespecting way. Because it's a smaller guy, the younger guy who you talk
Kanna
down
is
to.
a very, like, only mums call their
What
sons
does that mean?
It's
Son,
calf.
calf.
Yeah.
And Tambi?
It's like, I think,
Tambi
Tambi
is
is
little brother,
Little
no?
brother, yeah.
Yeah. But it's, at least in Mumbai, when you heard it, it's like almost they talk down. Tambi. They never say Tambi. It's never like that.
Delhi they say Chutia.
Oh, Bada Chutia, Chota Chutia. It's different. Yeah. You have to specify, no?
Man, oof, that joke
I know my
bombed,
Delhi.
dude.
I tried to,
Oh,
I
that
tried
joke bombed.
I tried to resuscitate it. Come on, show respect, bro. While you were lying down the street, I came. Yeah.
Niveditha just looked away. That I don't want
By the way,
No, I was gonna
this is a
ask the
place where
AMAs.
jokes come to die anyway. So
That-
don't worry. Very
That's
safe.
true.
Huh.
This is what we do this
How
podcast
sweetly
for.
they all say that's true. Nobody says, no, Brocha, it's not that bad. Oh, one stand up for the show, guys. Somebody. Huh.
Oh, whoa. Okay. I don't know how to say it. Abraham Varghese has paid 200 rupees to ask this question, so we're gonna ask it.
Abraham,
Big
what is
Boss-
Malayali, typical Malayali name. Ibrahim means
Abraham.
Muslim, Abraham means
Abraham.
Christian. And in Jewish terminology, it's more Abraham.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm just giving a lesson of nonsense.
Wait, is Varghese Muslim?
Varghese not Muslim.
Varghese.
Christian.
Oh,
Christian.
oh.
But
then
also,
why do you say-
also
I think
not so
that's true.
popular. That's
Huh?
Is there a dirty double meaning in this song? Because I can't wait to see.
That's
Well,
gross.
Mr. Varghese is going to
He
get
had-
online now.
Well, he had many sons, so he
Oh.
did do it a lot. Anyway, Abraham Varghese says, Big Boss gossip. How much do we pay for it? Bata do.
No, we
He's
were going to do
already
that.
paid $200
We
for
would
it.
have done it on the Discord, but it didn't work, Rishi. So we need to do it back on the Discord again. But
Oh.
they have to ask me questions specific. I can tell you one thing.
On the Discord?
Avinash Sachdev had his birthday party, 37th. I'm 52. That's a 15-year gap. And he's closer to me in age than the others. And sent me messages and said, please come, please come. I was very sweet about it and all. But it's in Yari Road.
Oh.
So, like Christopher Columbus, I said, I ain't going to sail today. He's a sweet guy. They're all in touch with each other.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Are you in touch with anybody still?
They slowly give up. No, they keep, Babika sends me the odd message. Falak I'm in touch with. That's it, I think. Pooja, I've not even called once. I'm thinking that we have such a nice relationship. Why spoil it? The moment I make one message now, after a nice relationship that we had as two slightly elder statesmen in that place, both thinking, who's our agent? But yeah. But
Yeah,
they're
dude.
nice.
Seeing Pooja Bhatt there was a big shock to me.
Oh,
Hey,
me
your
too.
sister's Alia Bhatt, dude.
Oh, by
What
the
are you
way-
doing?
By the way, when we saw the opening episode or whatever, she was one of the judges. Who was
Yeah.
talking to
Yeah,
us.
that's what I also thought.
So when she came in, I didn't realize when she came in suddenly in the middle at 3 in the morning. I was like, how nice to see you. I thought it was like a gag or something that they're doing.
Yeah.
One of those things they do, event like thing.
And then you're like, she's not leaving only, guys. What the
She
fuck
first
is
said
that?
which bed
How
is
long is
available.
this
I
gag?
was like, what? And luckily she had more money than anybody else and got the best bed.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, this
It was very
is the prank.
strange.
Because the first time I started, when I got, somebody texted me and they were like, did you see Cyrus's entry into Big Boss? And I was performing at the Habitat that day. So I just ran back.
Where
and
Aisha wanted to fight with
started-
Salman.
Yeah.
Took me off the
Yeah.
set.
Oh my
My-
god.
that
my
was
wife's
so good.
the
Shaad,
tension there
my
was
wife-
so much.
my wife's not a comedian. Okay, but he thinks. Luckily, Salman thought it's but she was already in a bad mood. So I was so worried that he's going to punch me or something next.
Oh man.
You remember you threw me off the set?
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, dude.
he gave me that look, bro. I understand.
I
Bhai,
know
saal
he
ke
said
baad-
something like, "What did you do?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What
I
a-
like Salman.
yeah,
Let's get him
he-
on the show now. Make some calls.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh man.
Can you do that?
Of course we
He
can.
lives close by
crazy.
only.
I pick up the phone. What do you think? 5 minutes? Yeah,
Yeah.
Galaxies here.
He was really nice to you. He definitely had like
Yeah.
a soft corner. for
He was
you.
nice to everyone. He was never mean.
Have
Even
you
with
guys-
Jad, after screaming at him, he backtracked a bit.
Have you guys ever worked before? Like in
We've done
movies and
interviews, and I've drunk with
Okay.
him a couple of times, which he may
stuff?
not remember.
Maybe that's
When
why.
I was younger. It's great fun to do. I have a lot in common with him, except that he's successful. Yeah,
What
anyway.
else do you have in common?
He's telling me about my weight. I'm saying I've lost weight. He's saying you're looking good. I was like, but I don't want to lose weight. And then they have discussed about how Salman Bhai has gone up. In Sultan, I was 105 and I was 92. I said, मेरे पास इतने बड़े nutrition लोग नहीं है. These were some 30
Yeah.
guys carrying the shakes and that. I've got just my wife saying, don't spend more money on supplements. It's so different, our lives. Yeah. But he was cool, I must say. And he was very funny at
Oh, yeah,
times.
He
funny
seems
guy,
funny.
that's-
He's a funny
He
guy.
seems
But
funny.
even in back in the day in the 90s, he used to do funny roles.
Yeah.
It's
He's
just
not known.
Like,
He's not known
good
to be a...
comedies. Andaz
But
I
Apna
think in
Apna
real
was
life,
one
he's
of
the brooding
most-
hero.
he has just so much money that he can afford to be unfiltered. He's like, I can just say
Bro,
whatever I want.
Bro, the workout equipment is their business. Even that is there. Being human, there's some kind of brand there. He even told me, you like my equipment, which sounded sexual, but it's true.
Really?
He's
I
all
had
that.
no idea.
So these guys are very smart. Many of them, the Shahrukhs and the Salmans, we don't know what businesses they have. Do you know Tendulkar owns a lot of Spinny? I just sold my car to Spinny. So speaking to the sales guy,
Really?
yeah. And he was telling me, so I said, Malik kaun hai, bosses kaun hai, and all that. He gave me some 2-3 names I can't pronounce. And then he said, Tendulkar saab ka bhi equity hai usme.
I know Katrina Kaif owns a lot of stake in like Nykaa and
Nykaa,
stuff.
yeah.
That's the
She's
only
Well,
one
I think
know about.
Tendulkar got conned because the word spin. He thought it was something to do with cricket. But next thing he knows, he's not a brand ambassador. He's forced to go everywhere and say, "Bye, Spinny." Yeah. Wow, what a story. I'm bored. Next, are you doing anything?
I'm
Onam?
doing AMAs. Oh no, I'm Tamil.
Yeah, you're Tamil.
Yeah,
So why are you mentioning it then?
I just said because
You don't know anything
have-
about the Malayali
Oh,
culture.
you wanted
You're
us
asking
to
me,
be
you're asking me if
racist then.
Varghese
have-
is Muslim or
you
Christian or
have
this or
listened
that.
Yeah.
from
She hates
Kerala.
the typical Tamilian who hates the Malayalis.
I'm
I have too many
I'm
Malayali
the
friends.
South
I have-
Indian representative on this show.
He
I have to
doesn't.
let
He
you
doesn't
know.
care. His world is South Delhi. He doesn't.
Yeah, I
even,
don't
he'd
care
have no
about
idea.
South
That's
Delhi and
true.
North Mumbai. Those
Yeah.
are my areas.
Yeah.
You're like those dirty Tamils.
Why North Mumbai? Where exactly are you?
I'm in the very east. No, that's north, right?
It's not north, is it? It's
not
north. It's
I thought
north from
Andheri is
south.
north.
But
I mean, it's north-ish.
yeah,
but
it's more Versova and all.
I
Like,
thought anything
the
above
people in
Andheri is north.
Borivali or Kandivali would be really mad at you for calling Andheri.
See, the Kia Soltis has that old GPS on.
I'm not
telling
sure,
you,
I'm just
बहुत
saying
to north
this.
जा रहा है या नहीं. Everything is there. The only two people who can't understand it, my driver Prakash and me. Kids come and ting 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 tong tong tong, and I'm like, "Where's the AC? Why do you make it so complicated for old people?
Yeah.
Can't oh.
Because you guys are supposed to stay home. I'm sorry to say this. You're not supposed to be out. It's our time.
I want to stay home. I just don't have no money. I only leave to earn money. I hate going anywhere. It is your time, Mr. Andheri North. Okay, sorry. Where were we?
We were nowhere. I'm looking for the next question.
Yeah. Because they keep talking amongst themselves in this chat.
I like this question. It's very. It doesn't
No,
mean
but
anything, but I like
coming
it.
back to
Samir,
that, you comedians should also do this, right? As you
Samir
get successful.
Kolpekar.
The
What?
business is that all these famous celebrity actors, what they're discussing, film stars and all, we don't know. They put their fingers in many pies and you don't even know. And
Yeah.
they're making,
Yeah.
look at The Rock, whatever his name is, Dwayne Johnson. He became a billionaire with tequila. Nobody knows that.
Zakir has a biryani brand.
Yeah.
Rohan Joshi started some food, something right
Those
now.
are collaborations.
No, but Rohan
aren't
Joshi
they?
himself
It's
is
not
delivering it.
theirs.
Oh, I tried.
thought they were
That's a little
collaborations.
different. That's a little different.
No, but it's called Zakir's Biryani.
Yeah, it's called
Is it-
like
I
it's
didn't know
like
it was a
someone
collaboration.
naming someone's biryani. I'm not
Oh, that
sure.
sounds dirty again. but you know that.
But Rohan
that's-
Joshi has snacks also.
No, but really?
Yeah,
So he sells snacks.
he sells snacks.
Yeah,
so-
like
What is it like? So after
fried snacks.
4 jokes, it's like popcorn. Anyone? What is it?
Not at his shows.
No, but see, that's so smart. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
the guys who are always thinking about doing it. Look at us, 40 years in the business, we have nothing. But they're these guys, and
look
some-
at us. Look at you, 40.
Well, you're still young, so I'm hoping
If
if you get successful, like really successful, I'm just hoping you also think like these guys.
yeah.
Freaking Dhoni has some 17 businesses, nobody knows about
I
it.
don't feel like,
Virat
you know
Kohli's
what?
got some 30 businesses.
I think some of these Shad's biggest problem is he's not arrogant enough to be that popular.
I'm
why-
very
that's
arrogant. What are
why-
you saying?
No, he's very
Not arrogant
arrogant.
at
It's
all?
just that he comes from money, so there's no drive.
That's true.
The drive
That
is
is
not there.
true.
Yeah.
There's a driver. There's no
Yeah.
driver.
Two drivers.
Yeah.
One for each city, wherever you go. Yeah.
You should have a little bit of arrogance in you.
But I don't know your story. And what if you have some friggin' Coimbatore farmhouse which is
She
worth
owns
crores?
Coimbatore.
I know, we don't know, man.
Yeah.
People just act poor. All I hate people. They all act like they're struggling, and then you find a backstory. Fucking dad comes in some BMW 7 Series, and it's just where's my daughter? And daughter pretends to take a train. I mean, it's all wrong.
No, Coimbatore is mine. Just doesn't know it
There's a lot
yet.
of money in Coimbatore. We know that.
Oh, so much.
hello.
There's Tirupur and
Yeah,
stuff in
yeah, I mean,
Coimbatore. They're exporting fabric.
I've
in
met
Tirupur.
guys there. Okay, they just the Rolex tells you everything because they dress down mostly, so you don't really get a feeling from the clothes.
They just
So
have one
thing.
accessory.
one
Yeah.
fucking Rolex, and you're like, okay, this guy can
Few.
buy and sell me in 5 minutes.
They'll wear a veshti and a
Yeah.
Rolex.
Yeah,
Literally
the
that.
veshti is also made of gold only.
Of
Yeah,
course,
golden zari.
I was so
You
stupid.
know-
Really?
Yeah, veshtis like pattu veshtis, the
Yeah.
one they wear for festivals and stuff, have zari in it sometimes.
I
and
like the way
sometimes it's
she's
gold.
asking you, like, you can
Oh.
collaborate that it's true. And all. Yeah.
Anyway, Samir Kolpekar is asking, do you eat pani puri one by one or take the entire plate at once?
Well, I like one
Ah,
by one because
interesting
I like the whole street thing where
I
we grew up. We grew up eating from
because
the road.
you take one
Yeah.
bowl and they
No,
just
but
give
in
you-
the road,
I like
road,
that.
he gives you one at a time. I mean, I
I've
don't know
never
now.
seen anybody take a full plate of
No,
pani puri
in a
ever.
club
I've
or
never
in a
seen that
restaurant,
either.
they'll give you 6 together sometimes.
Yeah, but why would you
That's
want to
not
eat
a
that?
nice way to eat
yeah,
it.
yeah. Plus, I want him to put his middle finger in the puri, crack
I-
it. Then,
I thought the question was, do you eat it one by one or do you just fill your mouth?
it's a
with
great
one?
question because the whole generation doesn't know that you're supposed to eat it one at a time.
No,
It's true.
he's asking
Oh.
like an entire plate of like 6 pani
I have
puris is
never
what I'm
seen that. I
understanding.
didn't even know that was an option. I would like that
Where
actually.
Rohan Joshi was selling pani puri the other one at a time. Yeah.
The next one is
Oh, ho, ho, Ibrahim Varghese.
Whoa.
I've seen Niveditha's family bungalow. Now I can't find it, but in the middle of Coimbatore. Honestly,
Sure, okay, like
is he being facetious?
Niveditha's family bungalow is the landmark for Coimbatore. They say Niveditha के घर से 2 किलोमीटर दूर है मेरा.
Pehle घर se.
Yeah.
Please specify.
the
Tell the truth.
Prakasam
Is there a big house?
Somehow.
Is there a big house?
in my dreams, yes.
Yeah,
very
it's
big.
a cultural thing, Unlike your Delhiites, these people like to tone it down. So we
No.
never know how rich they are.
Yeah,
You guys have no
that's
money,
true.
but you flash, and then we don't know.
The thing
Then
is-
we see you in jail. इशारे में गाड़ी मेरी नहीं है मैं पहले पार्किंग में काम किया था Yeah, go on. God, when we laugh at our own jokes.
Okay,
we see
Cyrus, Ramanathan Neelagandan is asking, have you guys ever tried making up an identity to someone who randomly stopped and asked about you on the road?
No, but I've been called different things. So I've always agreed. Like Sajid Khan, I just say yes. Whatever. What is that? In the old days, who was that? God, what is the actor's name in?
Amitabh Bachchan.
No, Amir Khan film. Jo
Madhubala.
Jeeta Wo Sikandar film. That
The
guy.
brother, the hot guy?
There's a Tamilian women at a Chennai airport who did
I've
it to
not
me.
seen it.
What's his name? The second lead in that, yeah. Yeah.
I've
Wait,
not seen the
they
movie.
thought you were him?
Yeah.
Stop.
They took pictures and with
Yeah.
camera,
Wait,
not
wait.
phone. This is
I'm so
19
annoyed.
I don't know
Late
what this
90s.
guy looks like.
All these damn women wearing all these exotic $10 million saris had gone for some event, obviously. All speaking Tamil, then came and took my picture. I was sitting there alone with my cap. Yeah.
There's
Mamik
no
Singh.
way.
Wait,
I
wanna
want
see what
everybody
Mamik
to
Singh-
Google this man and tell me, and then Google young Cyrus.
Dude, no way. This
Yeah,
looks like you,
exactly.
Cyrus.
No, I just say
He's
yes.
there, it's so.
You're different skin tones, man.
I just say yes. I just agree to everything. I don't bother about all
This
this.
guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, now he's
No
older.
way.
I was so fetching.
yeah. Yeah, people come
Okay.
up to me and also say, hey, you're Brad Pitt. No, I'm
Have you
no,
made up
I'm
a-
You
not
look
Brad
like
Pitt.
you're different races.
But have you made up a different identity ever?
Nobody's ever recognized me.
No, but when they ask you your name,
Wow,
for example,
what a way.
My mom sometimes confuses me with my elder brother. She's like,
Yeah.
hey, Samit, come here. I'm like, I'm not.
right, not
You
not
have
not
a
not,
sibling?
not with
I
your
have two
father, no,
siblings.
because that's the real problem.
I thought you were an only child. Why did I think
No,
this?
the one they gave
Everybody
away.
thinks
He's
that.
the one they gave away to the pavement, and then the whole
Yeah.
story. Took off
Yeah.
from
I was the
Yeah.
boy who was
there.
kidnapped.
Yeah. Not to say that the parents are in any way immobile or anything. I'm so sorry. I take that back. Yeah.
Ah,
But I do that at corporate things. That was terrible, especially 10, 15 years back. They make you fill up forms and where you come from. They also say where you from when you go for a meeting. So I've always written like Superman from Krypton or, I just do anything because they never come back to you.
Wait, what?
When you go to a
corporate-
corporate office for a meeting, they make you fill up. In the old days, they
Oh,
had a
right,
book and you
right,
fill it
right.
up.
Yeah,
Where you
yeah.
from? Who you meeting? So I've always written like Mother Chode with a very English spelling, or Batman, Superman.
What is the English spelling for mother?
So MATHERRCHORDHH. Okay,
Yeah.
but if you see it for a second, you know what I'm doing. But what does he care? The poor guy is thankless jobs. हाँ ठीक है. कहाँ से? And then I write तेरी माँ in English. तेरी माँ के I won't say the
Oh.
word. But I'll spell it wrong. And both अच्छा. Whatever. And done. Passed. Because that's the rubbish muh boli काम that it was. It was nonsense. Now they take the phone number, so I give Kunal's.
They take a phone number?
Yeah,
I give
they-
Kunal's.
they-
Always.
Why do you?
Kunal gets
why
calls
do you
all the
have to-
time. Sir, आप गया है building से? He's like, what the fuck? No idea.
What about you? What out of you? Who
When
have
I
they
first
recognized you?
won Queens of Comedy, people used to recognize.
Oh,
me.
what a
But
show off. Drop that unnecessarily.
It stopped. No, it stopped. Like recently at the Habitat, someone was just standing down there. If you go to the Habitat, people just take pictures of you because they're like, you must be someone.
Right, right.
Okay, you could also be
just standing
someone
there.
looking for
One guy
someone.
he was like, I know who you are. I'll find out later, but can you just take a picture with me
How
right
sweet.
now? He said.
Wow. I
I
hope
took
you're
a
famous.
picture.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And one time, I went to a clothing store. We were like trying our clothes, and one lady recognized me outside and just like, "Hey,
That's because
You're
that was
that
the security woman. You were stealing clothes. That's why she recognized her again.
no!" But after she recognized me and she said that, everybody from inside the changing rooms came out like, "Who is she? Who is she?" And I was like, "None of you are gonna know who I am. Like, she doesn't even know my name."
Is
And
this
then she's
after
like,
your
"No,
YouTube
I
video?
know." No. This is no one recognized me after my YouTube. I think one on the street once.
I've been saying YouTube is a fraud. Nobody's
Yeah.
listening to me.
I don't know who these people are.
TikTok.
TikTok
4
is the
million
thing.
people don't know where they are. I don't know from where
4
they're
million is
watching.
You
become
just
now?
keep
4
showing
million.
off.
4
all
million?
day, yaar. This woman doesn't stop.
Why do you think I started wearing lipstick and everything?
Niv, you should be running IVM. I mean, you should be just, you're the boss. The moment you enter.
Cyrus, someone told me, please convince Cyrus to put up a special on YouTube.
Oh, you should do stand up, dude. That'll
I
be
don't know
damn
why.
nice.
Cyrus
Rohan
doesn't
and
do
me are
stand-up.
coming up with this mutton Rogan Josh special. Which hopefully the deal will be you'll get 3 plates without the rat. It's really nice. Yeah.
But actually, you should do stand up. It will be fun.
But
Sell a
who's going to
special.
write it and who's got the discipline to do anything? All I do is I get up and try to end my day. It's the 50s,
I'm
Niv.
so glad you said that.
Sunny Mohan says, once Surya was traveling from Jaipur to Chennai
Surya
in
the star.
Indigo.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a maths question, I
And a
think. I had.
Marwari family was offering food to them in the flight till it landed. Wow, that's cute.
Wow. But why was he in Indigo? Surya could buy Indigo.
Who's Surya?
Who's Surya?
Wow, that's a very good
The
question.
superstar?
Surya is like an actor
Travel-
in
Oh,
the
okay,
South
okay,
who's
okay.
very famous. He was Gajani in the Tamil version.
I'm
He's
not
huge.
sure that.
And he's
Massive.
super, super rich. He can literally buy his own plane. I don't know. But again, they want to live below the radar. So we don't know. It's like, I'll go Indigo. He's got so much money. मैं Indigo पे जाएगा. So at least business नहीं Indigo पे जाएगा. And another 40,000 crores for the next film. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's true, isn't it? I met him once. Yeah. He's a
Surya.
good looking guy.
He's very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
It's a-
You like him, Shad.
Oh no, he's
Oh.
also extremely like sought after. People really,
Yeah.
and he's okay. So this is the thing about Surya. He's a little shorter. He's not the tallest actor. So everybody who has shorter
You've been to
men
Bollywood,
in the
no?
family,
Yeah.
they're like, you're like Surya.
Oh, is it?
Don't you feel bad
But
about
he
your
doesn't-
height?
But he doesn't hide it.
He's very proud of it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
he flaunts it.
Oh, so like even in movies, if the female actors are taller than him, they're just taller than him?
No,
No,
I
you dig a
think
ditch and put them in it.
no, even Shah Rukh Khan has this. Some of the actresses that he acts with are usually taller, and they give him heels.
Yeah, that's what
It's the
I
whole
read.
Pooja Batra story, no? The taller actresses like Ravina and Pooja and all started having trouble getting work because the 2-3 big
They're so
stars were all
taller.
shorter.
Hmm.
And then they had to work with people like me, and wondering what's happening with their career. It's not fair. But it's a sad truth. So, Shad, remember, if you become a superstar, a lot of women are going to be angry. Because you're
That's
one
why I'm not becoming one. Hey, I'm above average, okay?
What is your height
I'm 5'6".
and length? Okay, tell me later. You're really 5'6"?
Yeah.
The whole thing about standing tall and all that, huh?
Wait, 5'6" is average
all
only,
men
yeah?
lie about their height by half an inch. Like Arnold's real height is more like under 6'1".
Fine, it's
And he
5'6"
says
and a half.
6'2".
That's the half I was lying about. I didn't want to brag.
Oh, I saw this actor recently in Indigo flight trying to clear a scene. Nobody recognized him, so it was too much fun to watch. But who?
Who?
Abraham, you tell us who's the actor?
Yeah.
Oh God, look at the picture of Abraham. It's like he's never worked a day in his life. You see that?
Man, but these public figures have a lot of pressure on them to behave well in public.
Dude, I read
I'm
somewhere
just saying.
that the airport looks also, they go and change them once they're in the
Oh.
airport into more comfy things.
I don't
And
know.
then
I've been attacked. I've seen comedians misbehave like that. Kunal Karma attacked this bespectacled man in a plane once.
That's
Was
true.
minding his own business. He never said a word. And then Kunal Karma just came and, with his own camera started assaulting him literally.
Oh.
I was appalled. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but
I'm a boy.
The first time I watched it, I felt like even Kamra
got
was
it.
a little
Thanks.
scared to do it. Like he didn't
I
seem
don't
very
think
I got the
confident in his
video.
approach.
then he was tentative in the beginning in case
Yeah.
Arnab turns out to be a heavyweight champion. Nobody knows about, 7-time gold medalist.
It would be funny if it wasn't Arnab, just somebody who knows
Yeah.
climbing. Not even him.
His brother who's a brigadier in the army, carrying 7 guns.
Yeah, Arnab could have done that. You'd have turned it around and you'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking
Yeah.
Or you just say one word like manje, and then kill it all. All right. But he's left the studio, the producer, so we can shut this down.
Yeah, it's 11:05.
Yeah, it's more than enough for me.
Varman.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know. Yeah, Varman is the actor that he's mentioned.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
A Malayalam
Yeah.
actor, the main villain in the recent Jailer movie.
Okay.
And because he didn't get recognized, he was misbehaving. This does happen though. They tend to get loud sometimes, celebrities, when they're not being recognized. To be
That's so
loud on the
sad.
phone and just look at me sort of thing.
Can you imagine if your currency is how many people recognize you, how many people know you?
Yeah.
That's very sad.
It's
That
horrible.
is our
Especially-
currency.
No, Shad. Also,
a
if you're having an
common
affair, then you'll realize how bad
No,
that
you
idea
just need
was.
people to like your jokes when you're a comic. They don't have to like you as a
Yeah,
person
fair.
or recognize you.
Yeah.
Because the name is enough. Like you know.
Yeah.
take
Even
all of the
Niveditha, dude, the name is enough.
She wants
guys.
to
You don't
be,
need
she
to-
wants to be audio famous, is what she's saying.
Ah.
She's
Yeah, I
like,
don't want people to recognize me. I actually hate it
Yeah.
when people
you don't want to be
recognize.
mobbed by thousands of screaming fans going, name. Men tearing their clothes off and
You know
rushing
what?
to you.
I
and-
always thought that would never happen because of my name. My name is not chantable. Niveditha.
Don't worry, they'll find a way to make it chantable. You think all the famous people in the world all had perfect names? You just
Yeah,
become
that is
famous and you
true.
figure out the name. The name's not the issue.
That's true.
Or your managers will make you change your name.
yeah, that's true.
Shilpa. Shilpa.
Or they'll say, person, we don't know
Yeah.
who you are, but we know you're somebody and we love you. You know that kind of thing. All right, are we done?
Yeah, we are done.
She's
experience.
the co-host, eh? Don't
Oh, sorry,
look at me.
sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Co-host means who's the other host?
We have,
You are.
I'm not
You're
really.
the actual
By now you
host.
figured out, right?
Yeah.
This is like an NGO thing, and just keep old man here, talk to him nicely. Yeah.
Somebody said we'll chant sex massage. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, we
That's what
forgot
we
about
know.
that. That's going to be your biopic. God, you better not become too famous. That story's going to haunt you.
Wait, I don't
She
know.
stood at Carter. Oh, you don't know?
I
She
don't
stood
know
at
this.
Carter Road shouting "sex massage."
No, I didn't stand.
Well,
at
somebody
that.
did, and
Somebody said.
tried to,
They followed us saying sex massage.
Yeah,
Oh.
offer was
You
given.
know how people offer massages?
Yeah.
Instead of offering a normal massage,
Yeah.
these guys were offering a sex
Yeah.
massage. But I didn't know if you wanted me to give.
Oh,
It was
okay.
It was
real
that
dilemma.
that Bengali comedian Utkarsh
Niveditha is too long.
Utsav.
Utsav. It was him. No.
Alrighty, this is
Sorry,
this is
I
our
don't know,
cue
I'm just
to
asking.
end this show.
Yeah,
Thank you and
sex massage.
bye bye.
I'll have to. And I've got great news for everybody. Yes, it is the end of the show. People are clapping and cheering because now it's over. The pain, the angst, the suffering, the strife. But remember, it's very simple. Like and subscribe. Everybody says the same thing. We have to repeat it as well because there's a whole... we have to follow this process. It's not in my hands, honestly. I don't want to do this sometimes, but we have to follow it. So please like and subscribe. And yeah, you can leave your comments. And please spell correctly because it's very irritating when you spell color with a K, for God's sake. Or Coca-Cola with a P. I mean, oh, that's Pepsi. Sorry.